Hello there, ladies and gents. I didn't think I'd end up doing a video tonight, but I'm kind of inspired now. First thing I'm gonna say is that I freaking love this game. I mean, obviously, even before this game came out, for me personally, the lore and the feel and the atmosphere of the assassin's lifestyle and the thieves' lifestyle was always something that I strive to become in most RPGs and other games that allowed it, like Elder Scrolls and whatnot. That's an obvious example, but you get my point. I've always loved it, and I've always strived to get as close to that as possible in every game that allows it. So obviously, when this game was first announced, I was ecstatic. Just the concept of the game alone was enough for me to warrant a purchase, and I'm very, very happy to say that I am not disappointed so far. So I thought I'd turn on my recorder real quick. I'm in the city of Acre right now, which is easily my favorite city so far. I love the atmosphere of it. I love the color hue that it has. But I'm just going to give you a little tour of the city and a little tour of the gameplay. I'm sure most of you have already seen by now, but yeah. Anyway, so let me just climb out of here. These are just the first level of rooftops in the city of Acre. Let me get to a higher spot so you can get a better idea of how big we're talking. Yoink. I'll just drop down real quick, sorry about that. You see I startled the citizens from just falling off the roof like that. Alright, I'm going to... where am I going to head here? Alright, now my current target for assassination, everything that you can do in the city is going to be on this little GPS right here. Hang on, let me move this real quick. Everything from random free missions to more important objectives to your current assassination target. So that was a really, really handy tool. You can even turn it off if you want to and you want a more realistic feel. So I thought that was pretty neat. Anyway, let's get up on this building here. Now, if you don't already know, the controls for moving Altair are actually pretty intuitive and unique. You've got your body mapped to the different controller buttons. So you have the Y button as your head, the right button as your unarmed arm, your X button as your offensive arm, and then your A button as your legs. Combined with those, you can use the right trigger to go for high profile use of those body parts. So if I want to simply walk and blend in with the crowd, you're going to do your legs and you're just going to move. Just like that. If I want to go for a higher profile approach, I will hold the R trigger and then hit A, and I will be sprinting. And that's pretty much, the highest profile you can get with your legs. And then you've got different things with you can move your crowd people around, or you can shove them. It's really, really unique. It's got a little bit of a learning curve to it, but at this point now, it's second nature to me. So don't worry about the controls one bit. Let's see here, let's just get on top of this building. So for something like climbing a building, for example, as long as you can see any sort of protrusion, you can climb and go wherever the hell you want. So basically, just moving my character with the left trigger, I'm able to, once I'm on the wall, I'm able to tell him where the heck I want him to go. So let me just climb up on here. And then I'm going to use my legs with the A button, and I'm going to go for a high profile, and I'm going to frickin' climb the wall. And there you go. That's all it takes. So on this roof here, you can get a pretty good... Oh, hang on. Sorry. Didn't see that guy there. So you can get a pretty good view of the city from here. You can see it's quite gigantic, and you can go everywhere in this city. When they first showed off the city at, I believe it was Tokyo Game Show 06, the city was a fraction of the size of it is here in the full game. And this is one city out of multiple cities, each with a depth as large as this. So we're talking like Grand Theft Auto quality stuff here as far as the free roaming cities are concerned, and the sheer scope and size of it. Pretty darn incredible. Now we got some archers here on post in this building over here. Let's see if I can go take them out real quick. Now to do that, if I want to get a good sight of them, I can get within range. And once they're highlighted with that little color, you can press the L trigger to target them.
You've no reason to be here. Leave now.
So obviously I'm just a regular civilian on some rooftops. I'm not supposed to be up here. He's a little suspicious of me, so he's going to try and take me down. So what I'm going to do is get off the roof here.
You have no business here. Leave.
They're telling me I have no business, so I'm gonna abide by their wishes and head down here. I'm gonna remember where the heck they are, though. I can tell you that much. Alright, so let's take these guys out.
No, please, don't leave like this.
Here you see some crowd interaction with the beggar trying to get some food from you. This can really hinder your experience when you're trying to pickpocket or things like that. It really does get in the way, and it really was a nice dynamic tool that they put in this game. So let's get up here and take out these guards. Let's climb this building. This should be enough.
Someone tell me why you're doing that.
The crowd sometimes have some pretty humorous comments. So there's our guard. We're going to quietly get up to him. You have several different weapons at your disposal mapped to the D-pad. Your left, you're going to have a short dagger and throwing knives. You're going to have your sword on the right D-pad. Your fists. I'll show you the dagger. There's the dagger. This is my weapon of choice right here. It's a frickin' assassin's weapon. Assassins don't use big-ass swords. Assassins use blades. Anyway. And then you also have your hidden blade. And that's the one that's inside of his palm on the right hand right here, where his fingers cut off. So if there you go. It's the exact same animation that you see in the close-ups and all the trailers and stuff. So I could be like, God knows you lonely souls. God knows you. Yeah, just like that. So you get the point. I don't know if you can see that very well. But this is your real assassination tool. So using my hidden blade, I'm going to go take these guys out. Now you can go for a high-profile approach, or you can go for a silent approach. If you manage to sneak up on without him or anybody else noticing, you can get a complete silent, stealthy kill, just like it was meant to be. So I'm going to get my blade out. And using my offensive arm button, I assassinate him, and that guy spotted me, and I got away right before he noticed anything happened. I don't know, he's a dumb guy. But let's go for a more high-flying approach. And I mean that literally. This guy's still kind of staring at me. Just like that. You can really pull off some sweet stuff. One of my more grand achievements was a frickin' chase through an alleyway with little bars above it. I frickin' did a swing underneath one, and I was in the air, and I frickin' assassinated a guy right in front of me. Oh my god, it was so cool. Now, of course, you don't have to do what I just did, but I found that I've been having a lot of fun in this town being a complete murderous powerhouse. And I don't know, it's really, really fun. Anyway, so let's go for my assassination target, and I'll let you guys watch that. I'll go from the... Ooh, we got another guard right here. Good God. Right out of his line of sight. Oh, and there's another one. Shies in half. You know what? Screw it. Let's go. I'm not even going to assassinate these guys. I'm going to show you the combat system. So this is your combat. Everything just gets sort of circular. You can deflect attacks. You can do your basic attacks. You can, oh my god, and you can knock them off if you want to. Or you can go for the cool way, which is the way it was meant to be done. Sorry, that's a pretty bad demonstration so far. This guy's like on this cliff. Okay, you know what? Ow. Okay, so I just fell. I'm pretty alright, here we go. Sorry. So I'm going to do some countering. That's what I was trying to do here. If you can hold the R trigger and deflect and predict their attacks with the X button, you can perform a counter, just like in Heavenly Sword, sort of, you know? Just like that. Oh, he tried to grab me and he missed. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oh, oh yeah. Come on. Oh, oh. People trying to grab me and they're failing. Let's go. One at a time. Oh! Yeah, you like that. That one's actually like a two-part combo. You can't, yeah. Come on, boy. What? What's going on? What? Yeah, I didn't think so. So now these guys are freaking scared of me and they're gonna run away. And yeah. They're not gonna get away that easily. They can try. And I lost one of them. Son of a bitch. Oh, oh. That's also one of my favorite things is when you're sprinting and you run into somebody, you freaking stumble and fall and it's pretty hilarious. Like, oh my god! Wait, wait. Alright, never mind. So I'm just gonna go for that dude now, like I promised. Ah, no ceiling. Looks like I'm gonna have to get past these gates, so I'm gonna have to hide in these monks. That guy was hilarious. I don't know if you heard him or not. Sometimes there'll be guard posts like this that you can't get past on your own unless you just decide to rape everybody. So you can just hide between these monks after you rescue one of their mentors and get past them. So here I'm in a new sanctum.
Help me! Help me! Please! You must help me!
So what do you think? Should I help this guy? I'm not supposed to, so I'm not gonna. This is the guy I have to kill right
my
here.
Child. I asked you to retrieve the patient, not to kill him. There. Everything will be all right. No. Give me your hand. Don't touch me. Not again. Cast out this fear, else I cannot help you. Help me? Like you helped the others? You took their souls. I saw, but not mine. No, you'll not have mine.
You can usually control the camera during these sequences, so.
Take hold of yourself. Do you think this gives me pleasure? Do you think I want to hurt you? But you leave me no choice. Every kind word matched by the back of his hand. All lies and deception. He won't be content until all bow before him. You should not have done that. Return him to his quarters. I'll be along once I've tended to the You can't keep me here. I'll escape again. No, you won't. Break his legs, both of them.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I am so sorry. Have you people nothing better to do?
I've got something better to do. Don't you think I kind of stand out in this little hole? I think I kind of do. Whatever.
Your presence annoys me. You will going to get away from me. One day we'll look back on this.
Hey, normally I'd retaliate, but I can't really give myself away. I gotta keep a low profile, so.
How are you feeling? What have you done to me? Ah, yes.
So this is the man I have to kill right here.
It hurts at first, I won't lie. A small price to pay. In time, you'll agree. You are an assassin. show your burden. I'll rest now, yes. The
So,
endless
yeah,
dream
anyway,
calls to me.
bad demonstration.
But before I
Won't
close
ruin the
my
story.
eyes, I must
See you guys later.